What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to have a little bit of a look at some alternate art promos which have got to be revealed in China, of all places. And some of these are brand spanking new. I say some of them because some of them we have got confirmation of how they are going to be coming out in English. But this is weird, and I say it's weird purely because this doesn't usually happen. It is very rare that we get cards that are revealed because they're in China. That's just not generally the way it goes. Generally, cards are revealed in Japan first. That's generally the way the One Piece TCG goes. Or sometimes we have it that there are old promos that are released over here first, and then Japan gets them a little bit later. It's very, very, very rare that we get cards revealed for the first time in China. But that is exactly what's gone and happened here. And I, for one, I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. So some of these might look familiar. Some of them definitely won't look familiar. And basically my answer to you is, yes, they are definitely real. It's just not that usual for them to be released in China first. So what we need to do is we need to go and have a look at exactly what these cards are and how much we like them compared to the old ones. So starting off then, we have got ourselves a new Shirahoshi. Very, very cool character in the manga. As a card, I'll be honest with you, slightly underwhelming. Although to be fair, you do get to draw free trash 2 on play. 5 cost 0 power is garbage, but you can play the card on a trigger, so it's kind of cool. Artwork wise, I'm going to let you figure out which one you like the best. Now we do have a Khalifa coming in here. Now do bear in mind Khalifa did have an alternate art in the set as well, so that is something to bear in mind. And this is the one, counter plus 2,000, which is big. And on play, draw 2, trash 2, and then give one of your opponent's characters -2 cost for the turn. Good card, we like it. One thing which is incredibly interesting about this, however, and this is a very big change, this is the secret rare border. This is a secret rare foiling. This is not the rare border and foiling and all of that. So, yeah. That's a big change, ladies and gentlemen. That's a very big change. And correct me in the comment section as always if I'm wrong about this, I don't think they've done this before. That makes this a very big deal. Now, Kaido from OPO4 is coming in here with an alternate art. Of course, it did have an awesome alternate art in the set as well. This is the 10 cost, 12,000 power. And on play, you return an 8 cost or lower and a 3 cost or lower character to the owner's hand. Very good, very powerful card. One we like very much indeed. And now we've got another extremely cool version of it already. It's a bit weird that we got another version already, I'll be honest with you. But it is not unwelcome, it is awesome. And then we've got ourselves a Sanji. Now this is a Sanji that came around in OPO4. No, OPO3, sorry. And this is kind of Sanji before the wedding, and I really like how the two artworks, although being different artworks, they're still representing very much the same feeling from the anime and the manga. I very much appreciate this. Now this is the one, Don X2, when attacking, you can add a card from the top or bottom of your deck to your hand, and then add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life, which is cool. Basically allows you to see an extra card, which is very, very cool. But it also means you're more likely to get cards that have good triggers on top of your deck to then come out and activate as triggers, which is frankly a very good thing. Now this is the first time we need to deviate slightly because this has been confirmed to be coming out in Store Championship Pack Volume 2, and it's awesome. It is a Store Championship promo. Not all of these have been confirmed as coming out. This one has, however, and that's really rather awesome. Also worth noting, not all of the cards in Store Championship Pack Volume 2 are actually in this promo set, but there is a little bit of overlap, although it's a bit weird if I'm being honest with you. Now we're also getting ourselves a Speed Jill from OPO3. It's a vanilla card. There's really like nothing special about it whatsoever, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. But hey, it's technically coming. So, you know, Feel free to get excited about that if you wish. Now, Atama is coming back. This is a card that the One Piece really like. We've seen it before. It's seen a whole bunch of play. This is a very cool card. This is the one whereby it's got counter plus 2,000, and on play it gives one of your opponent's characters minus 2,000 power during the turn. Now, this one is not coming out as a store championship card, but it is coming out as a regionals card. Yes, some of these are coming out as regionals cards as well. Sorry, but not all of them are coming, let's be clear. And not all of the... It gets very confusing, like I say. There is some overlap. But this is a cool card that we like very much indeed. Now, we are getting ourselves a Kurobi here. This is the 4-cost 3,000 power. And on play, if your leader has the East-Blue type, rest up to one of your opponent's characters. As a trigger, you can then play the card, which is actually very cool. And this one, again, is coming around as a regional participation prize, as well as finalist and champion and all of that. So this is going to be able to be picked up at regionals. And we've got ourselves Buggy. This is Buggy from OP03. I find it hard to kind of go through the whole of, One Piece and not end up having a little bit of an affinity for Buggy. Buggy's just kind of cool. Now, this is the one whereby it cannot be KO'd in battle by / attribute characters. One of the few cards that really uses the attributes that we've been kind of seeing lately. It's just not a big thing. All cards have that attribute in the top right, all the character cards. It's just not many cards use them. Buggy totally does. As it stands at the moment, it's not coming in the store championship pack. It's not coming in the regionals pack. This Buggy, as it stands at the moment, is just for China. Now, the one that makes me very happy, and I cannot wait to get this card in English, Boodle. Now, Boodle's not a particularly great card. It's a 2-cost blocker, and on KO, you can trash the top card of your deck, which if you're going to be milling yourself in Nami decks, for instance, is quite good. But I just love it because it's the only card that's got Shushu on. And the reprint totally has Shushu on. Once again, it's not coming as a store championship promo. It's not coming as a regionals promo. We have no idea where this card is or how we might get it outside of China. But I want it because it's got Shushu on it. I'm a very simple man, ladies and gentlemen. It is as simple as that. Now, Minor Rhinoceros is coming around. That's your 3-cost 5,000 power. And on KO, if your leader has the Impal down type, draw 2, trash 1. And we know this one is coming as a regionals promo, so you're not going to have long to wait if you want to be getting this one in English. We are getting ourselves the OP03 Monkey D. Luffy. And look, who doesn't love a bit of Monkey D. Luffy? I think everybody loves a bit of Monkey D. Luffy. Monkey D. Luffy is awesome. Now, this is the one whereby on play, Don -1, and you can trash a character card for cost of 5 from your hand to give yourself Rush. And Rush doesn't come around very much in purple decks, so this is a very, very cool thing indeed. Once again, it's not coming as a store championship promo or as a regionals promo, so this one, as it stands at the moment, is just randomly coming in China. Now, a character that I did not really like reading through the manga, I'll be honest with you, is Fukuro, the CP9 dude. Now, I will say the card can't be KO'd by effects and has blocker. That's actually a really nice combination because, obviously, your opponent, a lot of the time, what they really want to do is take out your blocker before they attack. Well, here, they can't take you out by an effect, so your block is actually going to work in a way that it won't with a lot of other blockers, which is very cool. The character's weird and freaks me out. Once again, no release in our upcoming tournament seems to, for the moment, be a Chinese exclusive. Now, how Meppo from OP03 is getting a reprint here. Now, this is your 1-cost 0 power counter plus 1,000, but on play, it sets the cost of up to one of your opponent's characters with no base effect to 0 during this turn. Of course, one of the things that black decks really like doing is just reducing the cost of your opponent's cards, and this is really that taken right to the end by reducing it all the way to 0. But it's only if they have no base effect. This card is confirmed to be coming as a store championship promo, so will be available in English pretty gosh darn soon. We've then got ourselves a Suru here. Now, this is the one that came around in OP02, and on play it gives up to one of your opponent's characters -2 cost for the turn. Again, doing that thing that black decks do when they like to lower cost. -2 on anything for a 1 cost, especially on a character that also has counter plus 2000. That ain't bad, ladies and gentlemen. That ain't bad. Again, not coming as either a regional or a store championship promo. And then finally, we can finish off with Charlotte Chiffon. Now, this is the one that came around in OP03. On play, you can trash a card from the top or bottom of your life and add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life. So, again, like we said earlier, this is just cycling your life, and this can actually be really good. One of the things that yellow has more than others is triggers. So when you've got lots of triggers in your deck, you really want to try and make sure they fire as often as possible. So the goal here is just kind of get more different cards on top of your life, give yourself more chances of having the card that you actually want on the top there. And there are plenty of yellow cards that will let you peek at your life. Now, this card is, again, it is confirmed for an English release. This one is going to be coming as a regional promo. If you're keeping score, that means 4 of them are coming as regional promos, and 2 of them are coming as store championship promos, and the rest of them, for the time being, we have to wait and see. We have no idea. It's a little bit weird, frankly, and like I say, we're not used to having cards released in or revealed in China first, but hey, they're coming, and that's kind of awesome. But now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about this. Tell me how excited you are for these cards. Tell me which cards you want. For me, there is absolutely no question whatsoever. It's Boodle. But tell me which one you want in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. Oh, and I should say before we finish, massive shout out to Noah and Yan1 over on Twitter. I'll try and remember to pop a note on the screen earlier in the video, but they got the Chinese version, the Chinese images, and they are awesome. But yeah, by far the most important thing as always, look after yourself till next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.